Yeah, it's exciting. Obviously, never fun watching, so it's always, I feel excited about being back in.
What's been the process the last couple of weeks for you to get to this point?
Just trying to work back into things. Just try to feel good. That's about it.
Is it all about injury management going forward, Austin, for you now, or outside?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're always kind of managing stuff throughout the year, and just trying to stay on top of it and trying to feel as good as you can, when you get in the lineup. So.
When did you first feel like you were ready to come back in?
I mean, I think the last couple skates I've had, I felt good. So just, having the positive progress throughout those and feeling confident, day by day. So.
What do you thought of the way the club's come back from Christmas? A couple of slog-it-out wins this year, or this week, sorry, against the Islanders.
Yeah, it's not always going to be pretty, but just to be able to find a way to win, whether it's through good goaltending, through special teams, it's not going to be perfect every night. So good teams find a way to win, and obviously you'd like to be able to win in different ways. So I think we've shown that we can do that, and tonight's going to be another good test, another good challenge for us against another good team in our division. So.
Like coming back on a Saturday night against a team like Boston, where the intensity is going to be high.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you suspect you'll play both games this weekend?
Yeah.
He took a lot of heat, probably just because he's a Leaf, really. It's like a lesson in what awaits him, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not online looking at it all or hearing about it, or watching it and all that, but I have obviously a good idea of what the spotlight is like, playing at the World Juniors, playing in Canada, the opportunity, and no doubt, obviously, the following that our fan base has for our team and prospects, and obviously someone like Easton's got tremendous potential and is going to play a significant role with the team and the club for a long time, and be a very good player. So never easy for him or all those kids with that opportunity to play for Canada, play on home soil, and it just not go the way you want it to go. So every player goes through adversity at different points of their career, and it's really an opportunity for growth and to get better and to learn from it. So no doubt he'll be surrounded by a lot of great people. Certainly us in here support him tremendously. Love him as a kid and the type of skill set he has and the player he's going to be. So he's going to be really good going forward. He just has to, like a lot of them on the team that didn't have success, and get to where they wanted to get to learn from it and stay with it.
The tournament, too, good or bad result, doesn't define the player's career, right? I mean, it's just...
100%. I think, obviously, it's a special tournament. Gets tremendous recognition in our country. But he's got so much game, so much road ahead of him. It's a stepping stone, and unfortunately, it wasn't the result that you wanted. But it can be a stepping stone in a different way, and that's just going through adversity. And when things don't go the way you want them to go, your opportunity to learn and find ways to get better and how you can handle yourself and be a better player and all those sorts of things through it. So, like I said, we're completely behind them and stick with them.
What's it mean to get Auston back tonight?
It doesn't get much better than that when you get our captain back, our one of the best in the world, and just a unique, special player that does so much for us on all ends of the ice, and no one can score goals quite like him. So, obviously, we're thrilled. It's I know been up and down for him and been frustrating at times, but he's just kind of continued to stay with what he's got to do to work through it and get himself ready to play and feeling good. So I know he's excited.
Berube's got all the pieces now in place, right? Like he's got more or less a full complement of forwards now that can go forward.
Yeah, I mean, we just want to keep playing. I think, obviously, want to stay as healthy as you can be, but throughout a long season, obviously, things happen. And that's where we trust the depth of the group and even guys that come up, that get called up from the Marlies and whatnot. So, but obviously a great opportunity with, like you said up front, health being a good spot for us. Kind of come together, the group, play to our team identity in the way we need to earn results, and obviously for us to keep building, keep getting better.
It felt really good. It's an honor to be here. I'm grateful to be here, and I'm excited to be here for the next 2 years.
How long of a process was it, like when you were in contract talks began?
I think it was a few weeks ago. I got text from my agent saying there was a possibility, and then happened yesterday. So.
Back in the summer, what was the thinking in the summer about coming here and all that? Did you get offers elsewhere?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into it too much, but I got a couple other offers, and coming here, I knew I was going to have to be patient, and my goal from camp was just to make the team, and once I made the team, I knew I was going to have to be patient, and my mindset all year has been just taking it day by day and show up with a good attitude and work your boots off. So that's kind of the mindset, still is, and just bring a good attitude to the rink and work hard. Good things will happen.
You're playing a lot more lately. How does that feel?
Feels great, just to kind of get into a routine and get into a kind of a groove, and it's awesome to wear the jersey. And it's an honor, and I'm happy that they'll have me for 2 more years, and I'm happy to be here, happy to help the team win, and that's pretty much it.
Do you feel your shot is one of the more underrated things about your game? I don't think you've scored yet, but you've come close.
Yeah, I try to have a shooting mentality, get pucks on net whenever I can, and just try to rip it.
How much is that second year for you to get the opportunity to get a little bit of security so you can look beyond just this summer?
Yeah, it's good. Like I said, I'm extremely happy to be here, and when they offered 2 years, I was extremely happy.
It took you a while to get your first game, then it took you a while to get in your second game. Were there any reservations about committing to this team because there's so much competition on the
I've never really thought about that. Personally, it's just you got to be ready when your name gets called, and just go from there. Like I said, show up with a good attitude to the rink, whether you're playing or not, and I think it's whatever the team needs. And when your name gets called, you just got to be ready and work hard.
You play a lot with Morgan Riley. What's that like?
Yeah, he's one of the best D-men in the league, and he's really made it easy for me. He talks a lot out there, and for me, when I'm playing with a guy like him, I just gotta keep it simple and play hard, and just give him the puck.
I know you've talked a little bit about the mentality of remaining at bay, like when you're not in the lineup versus being in the lineup. How did you develop that mentality as a player?
Yeah, I think I've just been around for a few years, and it's always better when you have a good attitude and you don't bring anybody down, and it's just whatever the team needs, right? So it's day by day, and just show up with a good attitude and work hard. That's been my mindset all year, and it's going to keep being the mindset. So I just love being around the boys. We got a good group and got a really good team. We get a chance to make something happen this year, and their goal is obviously a Stanley Cup, and it's just awesome. It's amazing. It's an original 6 team, and growing up, I watched them a lot on TV, and it's really an honor to be here and to represent the team.
Auston saying he's back in tonight, other than the obvious, what does it do for the group to get him back after the finals?
Yeah, great. He's our our captain, and he's a great player. We all know that, and I think with having him in the lineup gives you a lot more options, obviously, and he just drives the pace of play. More, like he's just extremely hard worker, plays 200 feet. The pace goes up for everybody.
As a coach, how do you manage him, knowing that he's already had one setback where he's had to leave?
No, definitely. That's tough because, type of guy you want on the ice as much as you can. But at the same time, my job is to manage that, and, we'll get communication with him, how he's feeling and what's going on. So we'll kind of try to limit that as best we can.
What led you to choosing to put him with Mitch for the morning skate?
They got good success together. No, there was actually a lot of discussion about it. Where does he go and what do we do? But I think more than anything, I just like the look of, that line together, and they played extremely well this year for us. And, Willie and Tavares and Pacioretty has played well. The Domi line's playing well together, and then, just had to make a couple lineup decisions, with Reeves and Holmberg.
This is largely your healthiest lineup all year. I mean, I know Hockenpott, Yarncroft, and maybe there's some bumps and bruises. What's that like for you to have basically every option you can have?
No, it's nice. It's great. And like I said, we have healthy guys that aren't playing tonight, and they're important parts of the team. You know, Timmins, Reeves, Holmberg are out tonight. I know Hakanpää and some guys are hurt, but you know, we got to make decisions. What's best for the team and what kind of lineup we want. We got back-to-back games, so. But it's nice to have a full lineup and be able to work with that, and you know, gives you options, right?
You're the kind of coach that doesn't like your healthy scratches to sit too long, it would appear. You want guys to keep playing. Why do you like that?
Yeah, no, because they're important and they're a big part of the team. 23-man roster, they're not here to watch. You know, they're here to play. And I get, you know, you don't want to change your lineup a lot, but there is opportunities to get guys playing and keep them going because they're, like I said, they're an important part of the team. And you know, we've had so many back-to-backs this year that you know it made it a lot easier to switch guys in and out. But like I said, like I always tell these guys, I get it. It's hard. You don't want to sit out. You don't want to miss games. You want to play, and I understand that fully. But you know, we got to make decisions, and they're hard ones. But it doesn't mean that you're not a big part of the team because you are.
Please hear for Philippe Myers, undrafted guy, gets a 2-year deal.
Yeah, I'm very happy for him. You know, I thought in camp he earned a job, which is important for a guy like that coming in. He played extremely well in training camp, and you know, here he's got a 2-year deal and he's playing for us, and he's playing well. He's physical, simple, you know, on the penalty kill, and he's got great size and reach.
Seems like forever ago now, but you scratched Bobby McMahon on opening night. How different is the player you're seeing now to the one you had in camp?
Well, totally different. I used the term the other night or the other day with Nyes, just reckless. Like, you know, he's skating and attacking, and that's his game. He's got great size, great feet, and he's playing this North hockey, and he's very successful. Been very successful. So very pleased with him and his growth as a player. And coming along, you know, coming out of camp, not a great camp, but he's moving now.
Joe tonight? No.
Yeah.